Good evening. Welcome to the Brotherhood of the Dice. We are back playing Call of Cthulhu, the Edinburgh Files, more specifically the Pharaoh Sacrifice, and we're on to session 4. So without further ado, we'll do a recap and then we'll get right back into it. So, hopefully, if we've got any audio problems, please let me know. I've got had to reset everything as I got a new machine in today. So, but anyway, so right. So last time, having perhaps more questions than answers, the investigators finally got a lead on the mysterious JC mentioned in Marjorie Duncan's appointment book. An advert in the Saturday paper for events being held at Old Oddfellows Hall mentions the Jumpity Club, a group dedicated to players of the board game found in the possession of both Miss Duncan and Miss Reed. Upon attending a meeting of the Jumpity Club later that day, the investigators made the acquaintance of a young man called Howard, who happily taught Julian Moore how the game is played. Speaking with Howard, they learned that he was also familiar with Miss Reed and Miss Duncan, who were regulars and always played together. Howard also mentioned his friend that he was waiting for, in the hopes of having the opportunity to play a game with him. Lately, however, he said that his friend had been playing mostly with Miss Reed and Miss Duncan, who claimed they were developing a 3-player variant of the game. As time passed, it became obvious that Howard was concerned about his friend's absence, and when he left prematurely, George and Philip decided to follow him. Remaining at the Jumpity Club, Julian and Walter sat down to play the game for a while and began running through the list of moves that they had been collected from Miss Duncan and Miss Reed. The game culminated, though, in Walter suffering a terrifying vision that sent him running from the room in a panic out into the street. Meanwhile, Howard eventually arrived at St. Ninian's Refuge, a hostel for the poor and destitute. Inside, George and Philip found Howard's missing friend, seemingly scared to death, his body lying beside a copy of the Jumpity board game, along with another note containing a final series of moves. Escaping the commotion before the police arrived, they slipped back out and met up with the others at Julian's bookshop to decide their next course of action. At the bookshop, Julian was especially keen to keep playing Jumpity and try out this list, the full list of the moves. It seemed to the point that he seemed becoming increasingly obsessed with the game, which he and Walter ended up playing late into the night. And the others eventually fallen asleep. Finally, exhausted, even Julian headed to bed. And after everyone had retired for that night, Walter couldn't help but try out the moves one last time. So we left it last session on a cliffhanger of sorts, where Walter had just made an intelligence check, which he had failed. By 4 points.
It's not 14 luck. It's only 4 luck. I'm definitely going to spend the luck on that.
Okay.
It's only 4. We thought it was 14 we were discussing before. It's only 4. I'm definitely using the luck.
Okay. So you spend the luck. And you realizing that you'd misread some of the moves. So you go back and you redo it and make the moves correctly. So now you need to make a power roll.
There it is. This is just going to be as simple as spending 4 luck, was it? Okie dokie.
Oh.
37 is a pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you needed to fail it.
Notice we're rolling power every time we play the game, actually.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. So yeah, you get a sense of achievement. So you nail the moves. You see, yeah, you win. Well, a game against yourself.
Dave's going to be gutted he missed that. So I master it. The whole thing from start to finish.
Yeah. So now you be able to teach somebody this series of moves.
I'm waiting to kick Julian's ass with it. I'm going to wake him up. Julian, I've got it.
But yeah, you have this. You get this like almost like a surge of adrenaline at the thrill. And it's almost.
I'm going to wake Julian up. Like I'm going to be like, Julian, I've got it. I've cracked it. I'm going to wake him up out his bed.
God, he's not here.
No, you're right. Dave's not here. Let's not do that.
Maybe you just roll down in the morning.
Let's say I do yell. I'm like, Julian, and then I realise it's 4 a.m. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I stop. I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to show Julian in the morning. And I probably don't sleep again, actually.
Well, actually, can't lie. You do get this initial burst of like almost like adrenaline surge, like this sense of achievement, this like almost like a sense of euphoria. But as quickly as it comes, it passes, and before you realise, the next thing you know, you wake the next morning. Yeah. So you all, it's the next morning. It is Monday. Let's push the forward. So, you're probably all woken by Julian, busying about getting breakfast, maybe brewing you all a pot of tea as he prepares, because of course he needs to open up. Exactly.
Customers.
He needs to get his shop ready. Because he will be
another unbusy day.
Aye, get ready for another big day, no customers.
So that is what we will say that is going to occupy Dave's character for today, at least until he returns. But yeah, so you take breakfast with Julian, by which time it's probably about oh my god, not that far. It's probably about 8:30 in the morning. What are you doing?
What's the plan, gentlemen?
Well,
where are we up to? You've discovered the moves of the game because I heard you screaming once you won the game.
I finally worked it out last night. I had misread it. Me and Julian had misread it. It's Julian's fault. Shouldn't have listened to him. I should have just told him it was the way I originally said. But I worked it out. I can't wait to show him. He's too busy getting his shop ready for no customers. But I'll show him later. But I worked it out. But I didn't die like everyone else I didn't die or go missing like other people that have been found around.
You didn't see a vision. You didn't see a vision or anything.
Well, I might have seen a vision, but I never died or went missing like these other people are doing. Like we're finding people's bodies by these things, and people are going missing, and we're finding these things. None of that happened to me. I might have seen a vision.
Kind of vision.
What might it have been of?
Remind me, Phil, what was the vision again?
So the I'm gonna mute this one a bit. So the vision was so you saw a figure.
So that the Pharaoh guy, yeah.
Yeah, so like this kind of guy. They say initially it looked like someone dressed in it looked like Pharaoh, but not like in a costume, but in authentic dress. And then it shifted to someone in like a black suit. And then the face kind of like just melted away till there was just this black void from out of which were straining these sort of reaching tendril-like tentacles. And that's what sent you
Yeah.
screaming from the club.
That's what I seen.
Okay.
And it wasn't a
Okay.
dream. I was awake when I seen this. It was just when I was pure tunnel vision on that game, pure concentrate on the game. I just seen that all of a sudden.
Did the person that you saw in the black suit, did you recognise them? Did they look familiar? Have you seen them before?
Yes, Phil. It had the mustache, didn't he?
No, it wasn't the guy with the mustache. No,
it wasn't him.
No,
No, I didn't
it wasn't. It doesn't look familiar at all. Just this really, really handsome, imposing person. Looking person.
It was a super charismatic, handsome-looking.
Didn't know you'd see me. Didn't know you'd see me in your dreams.
It was like the god king, like the Xerxes. He was like one of them.
Oh, okay.
You could make it. Excuse me. You could make an intelligence roll, I guess. Mr. McGregor.
Make a psychology roll because I'm lying to you. Intelligence, you say?
Yeah, intelligence.
I have some of that.
Give us a hard intelligence, though. It have to be a hard intelligence.
Oh, that's only 1 point off a hard. There you go. I can give you that.
Okay. So this gentleman that you saw in this kind of that vision of this man, he had an Egyptian cast to him.
Oh.
Dark hair, olive skin, like
Yeah.
they had the look of an Egyptian person.
So what do you think so obviously there's with the board game, but and obviously the current mania around it, I suppose it's why Egypt? What's the connection with Egypt? And obviously we know that there's currently a big thing about Egypt, but
it's an ancient civilization. They worship different gods. That's why people are fascinated with it, because of mystical worship of other gods and strange things that we can't understand in our modern terms. That's why people are so obsessed with Egypt. It is fascinating.
Do you believe in that though? Do you believe in this alternative gods? And
I'm not saying I don't. I'm not saying I don't believe in things like that.
I don't know. What's your take on it, George?
I don't. I honestly, I think we're not where we need to be in this investigation, because we found people that have turned up dead. We found links, but I don't know if we're any closer to finding this Thomas. He's the one we need to find.
And this is it. Like people know him, but sort of can't remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Where do we find him?
I had a thought that I was going to do on the Sunday, which was go to the museum, because they will know a lot about Egypt mania.
Well,
to see if anyone knows where.
Closed yesterday. We could go today.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm thinking, and just see if there has to be a link between archaeological Egypt, the museum.
Why don't we go to his shop?
I forgot all about his shop. Yes,
he has a toy shop.
He has the board game.
He's got the Putnam's Novelties and Curiosities.
He's Willy Wonka. I forgot about that. Yeah. He's a toy shop guy.
Novelties and Curious. It's
we
on.
Could do that. That's an idea.
It's on Victoria Street.
Victoria Street. That's right. Let's go see Mr. Thomas himself.
So why don't we? I think that should be his first port of call. He's the key person in this, I think.
And the museum's not going anywhere, so.
And the thing is, we know enough. I mean, other than telling us maybe a bit of history and that, I don't think it's going to lead us any. Like, what we want to know now is why,
or where.
Where, yeah, and what's the link behind it? What's this Thomas's link? So I feel that I feel that his shop is really the first port of call.
Yep.
I think it's time you deputised us, Philip. Definitely time you deputised us.
Deputise? What do you think this is?
Well, if we're going to go marching in to see this man on force, the three
This
or
is
the
Edinburgh.
four of
This is
us.
Edinburgh 1920s.
We go as advisors, Walter.
What novels have you been reading?
All
This
sorts
is
of
not.
pulp.
This is not like the Wild West. You know, we're not going in there we're not going in there gunslinging. This is not. We're not just deputised people in Edinburgh.
If you say so.
What
I
do you
mean,
want me to do? Write it on a piece of paper and give you a piece of paper, and you can hold a paper deputies. But why don't we cut one out of Julian's books? You've been reading too many fiction novels.
let's go see Mr. Willy Wonka anyway, Mr. Toy
Yeah.
Shop.
Okay, so this is Victoria Street, where Putman's Novelties is. This is Victoria. Okay, so Putman's shop is on Victoria Street. It's quite a stylish, elegant road that curves gracefully from the George VI Bridge down to the Grassmarket and eventually to Cowgate. You easily find the shop. It kind of sits a little bit back from the other shops. It's on the curve of the street, but it's easy to spot. Aside from the name above the shop that says Putman's Novelties and Curios, the window has a prominent display of the Jumpty board game. That is the game. You see the game set up, and there's posters stuck to the windows proclaiming it as a sensation where one game is never enough.
I remember correctly, Phil, that this guy is the sole distributor for the game in the UK.
Yes, that's what it claimed on the well, I can show the board.
Not the main distributor, the sole distributor.
That's what it said.
That's bound to be relevant.
That is there's the game box, of course, that you saw previously, and you can see in the shop window. Exclusively distributed in Great Britain by Putman's Novelties and Curios.
Well, do we see? I don't know. Is there anyone looking in the window? Is there any interest in the shop? Is there?
Well, it's quite early on a Monday morning, so the streets aren't particularly busy at this time. But yeah, people glance in as they're passing. But no, it's there's no, you don't see anybody going into the shop. Like I say, it's still quite early. It's probably only just about 9 o'clock by this time. Excuse me.
I wonder what other novelties and curios he has. That's a fun.
So you can see other things. So it looks like it sells toys, children's toys and things like that. As you can see, chess sets and backgammon sets, draft sets, as well as more kind of traditional children's toys and things.
What do you think? How are we going to approach this?
I think we go in and you take the lead, detective. You're the authority figure, so...
If push comes to shove, detective, this man could be a suspect in multiple murders and kidnappings because he's a main link to these. We've had this game show up when people went missing and when people have died, and it's people that are interested in this game. He is a link to potential murders / disappearances.
We've got Marjorie, Oliver,
and your boy that was just found dead,
Billy, Alistair, that we found.
So if he becomes uncooperative, you can always arrest him.
Yeah, I'd ideally like to go and try and see what we can get out of him naturally, just through
chat.
You're going to not let on that you're a police officer at first, or you're going to be honest about that?
No, I don't want him to know because I don't want to put him on the back foot. I don't want him to go defensive. We've been to Jumpity Club.
We could just be people curious about the game.
We could ask him about the game, ask him if he wouldn't mind showing us how to play and see what moves he does. And then if he wants to get into a game, Walter could then
I can pump him with the moves.
do him over with the moves that we've got, and he won't know how we know them moves.
He'll think it's beginner's luck as well.
Yeah, well, how long will it take him to recognise his own moves as well? So
But they've got to be moves that would be known to players.
To be known to him, they're his moves.
But if he recognises it, it might make him more curious.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's go in and let's go in off the back of the Jumpity
Just how to
Club.
play this cool game. We've
joined the Jumpity Club.
And we want to
We want to learn to play.
We want to learn to play before we go next time, so we can impress the ladies. Yeah, that's what I go.
Maybe sort of drop it in a bit like it sucked us in. You know, we felt a real connection to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stroke as Eagle. Tell me it's the greatest game we've ever played. Makes chess look like it's for dummies. And then just tell me we want to impress the ladies. We've been being good at it, and we get some tips off them.
I mean, obviously, he's been looking at a 3-player version. There's 3 of us going into the store. I don't know. You know, do we try and impress?
Oh yeah, so you could say you could lead into that instead of saying.
With all due respect, gentlemen,
do you do
enough practice at the game? Like,
do you do a 3-player version? But he doesn't know that.
Yeah, true. All right,
we could say, do you do a version for 3 players because
we are 3 people.
We would like to play together rather than one person sit out or
we're polygamous.
Yeah,
we could try that.
Mm-hmm. All right, okay, in we go. So I walk to the door. We walk round the corner because we're not having this conversation. Or in the window.
We're standing outside having this conversation around the corner, eating a pie.
It's single glazed windows. Is like, guys, I can hear you.
No, we're in the corner having a pie and a chat.
Yeah.
Before we go in.
Yeah. This is as planned. So we walk in the shop.
Okay. So, I mean, I wouldn't make being a police officer, I wouldn't make you make a law roll on this matter. But yeah, you've not got if this man is in any way implicated, you haven't got any enough evidence to arrest him.
I'll decide, Phil. Nah, I'll decide.
I only need probable cause.
Aye, exactly.
To question at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could, but yeah, you could ask him to come in to answer some questions. But yeah, legally, you could arrest him, but legally, there's nothing. You couldn't hold him, not unless you came up with something or fabricated some. Yeah.
Not unless he assaults a police officer.
Unless you fabricated something against him. But anyway, yeah. So just to make that obvious. But anyway, okay. So you're all going in together, yes?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Full of enthusiasm for this game.
Okay. Right. So you walk in through the door. The bell tinkles above the door as you walk in, and inside it's quite a strange shop. It's a weird mixture of like children's toys, and novelty things like masks, but also like curios kind of things from like souvenirs from different parts of the country and even different countries, foreign countries. Cool. And kind of ranged on shelf. It almost has a feel of like an antique shop. The way it's arranged, things kind of crammed in and piled up on shelves and kind of teetering at odd angles, threatening to look like they're threatening to overspill.
Like if you sold one thing, you'd have to rearrange his whole shelf again.
Yeah.
Aye.
So you can't immediately see the counter when you walk in, but when the bell, you open the door and step inside, and the bell rings, and you hear a voice. Hello, welcome to Putnam's Novelties and Curios.
Good morning.
Hello there.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay, so you head. I presume you're heading towards the voice, where the counter is.
But glancing around and not in any rush because I'm
Is there other people in the shop? Other patrons?
No, there's no other people in the shop. The shop is literally must have been open just a few minutes.
Right, okay.
And you see more boxes of the Jumpity board game stacked up on some of the, on one or more of the shelves.
Mm.
So you make your way around, and finally, after kind of going around the corner of one of these the long shelves that runs the length of the room, you can see the counter where there's more kind of a glass top counter where there's more sort of curios and novelties in. Yeah, all kind of say all sorts of weird things and like jokes and fake pipes and false moustaches and as well as like lighters and all a kind of weird mixture of stuff.
Plastic
Cool
dog
stuff.
shit.
Cool stuff, you mean? Oh, cool stuff.
But like I say, as well as like sort of kids' toys, there's like there's toy soldiers and dolls and all kinds of things. But the person you see is not the person from the photograph. You see a young man with a center parted black hair. Oops. Let's see. This is what he looked like. Where's he gone? There he is.
Oh.
He kind of
It's a very
smiles.
stern centre part.
Yeah.
He smiles. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Hi there, Mr. Putnam, I presume. With,
Oh no,
oh, no.
Mr. Putnam isn't here. I run the shop. I run the shop for Mr. Putnam.
Oh, and you are.
Grant Forsyth.
Grant Forsyth. Oh, nice to meet you, Grant.
And you too. What can I do for you, gentlemen, today?
Oh, we were just interested in Jumpity.
Oh, right, yes. It's very popular. We are the sole distributors of the board game in the entire country.
Yes, so we see, and obviously that's why we're here.
Oh, right. Are you looking to purchase a copy? Maybe more than one.
Well, we are.
Maybe more than one. Yes.
I mean, what we're interested in is we've recently been to a Jumpity club. We've been to the Jumpity club yesterday, and we had such a laugh. We were crazy. We were addicted to it. We were just drawn into the game.
Wonderful game.
I can't say I've had the opportunity to play it myself, but yes, I understand. Mr. Putman has put in quite a lot of effort to promote the game. As I say, we're the sole distributors, and Mr. Putman is quite confident in the popularity of Jumpity. And
how does the store become the sole distributor when the game's so popular? That's how do you hold the monopoly on it?
Well, it was Mr. Putman's creation.
What, he created the game?
He created the game.
Yes, from what I understand, I believe it's based on some old Egyptian game, or at least the look of it is. As I say, I don't know a great deal about it. This is Mr. Putman's thing.
So do you know? So if you don't know a great deal about it, I suppose you're not into the. Do you know much about the rules and tactics and things like that?
No, drafts is about my level, I'm afraid.
Oh well, that's such a shame because we were really hoping to sort of have a bit of a conversation about rules and playing it, and we've got some questions. Does Mr. Putnam come in?
Oh well, I almost exclusively run the shop for Mr. Putnam.
Do you ever see him?
Oh well, yes.
Is he real?
Is he what? Sorry.
Is he real? I mean,
well, he pays my wages, so.
That's great then.
So I imagine so.
Oh, we'd really like to speak to him about his board game.
We would love to get a lesson from the master.
See, I don't know. Maybe if I took your names, I could pass your names on to Mr. Putnam, and I'm sure he'd be. He's always keen to spread word to people, to spread word of it about his game. He's very enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, no, it's such a shame he's not here. Do you know where he is?
No, not offhand.
Oh, when was the last time you saw him?
Oh, now let me see. It would have been a few days ago, I think. But you just excuse me. I have to. If you do you mind? Do you mind if I work? If I talk while I work?
Of course.
No, crack on.
So
No, not at all.
he picks up a few things from behind the counter and starts walking around, putting things on the shelves and kind of rearranging things. But yes, about a few days ago. Yes. As I say, I run the shop for Mr. Putnam, but
So, what's your take up of the game been like? Have you sold many?
Yes, it's been proving quite popular.
Hmm.
I mean, you've not played it yourself.
No, I'm not one for playing games.
It's
playing
quite
games myself.
strange that you'd be selling the game having
And
not
not
played
played.
it, because then you'd be able to talk to the customers about the game. Surely, it'd be
Well, I try to have a little bit of patter about it, but yes, Mr. Putman's the expert, of course.
But if Mr. Putnam's the expert and he's so proud of it, and where is he? Why is he not in the shop all the time? If this is
Well, he
the only
doesn't-
place you can get it,
He-
why is he not here?
Well, Mr.
telling
Putman,
everyone about
Mr.
it?
Putman doesn't work the shop. I run the shop.
But
for
you
him.
don't know anything about the game.
Well, I know enough to sell it.
He
Go on,
solves
sell
the
it to
ru-
me,
you know
sell
the
it.
rules. Yeah,
But this
yeah.
is the most
that's what-
important.
I don't
Sell
know.
it.
I don't know the rules, but well, it's a high
is the
stakes
most-
high stakes battle of wits that's sweeping the nation.
So you're telling me that this
One
is the most
game is
popular
never
game
enough.
Of right now, you're the only people that sell it. You're the guy that runs the store, but you don't know the rules of the game.
No,
That seems fishy
I mean
to me.
there's lots of things in here. I don't know the
I
Yeah,
know,
but
but it's something
no,
that's so big. So there's
Other things in
can't
your store
imagine-
aren't the big thing right now. This is the big thing right now, and you're the guy that sells the big thing. You're the only guy that
You can all
sells
make a
the
psychology
big thing.
roll.
I was just about to say, can I
Thank
try
you,
and
Phil,
read
'cause
this
he is-
guy's body
'cause he
language?
is bullshit, and you're right.
I know.
Psychology.
I know my fingers are twitching on my truncheon.
There you
Uh,
go. Smashed it.
Well done, mate. I didn't.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, right, okay. So
that's an extreme success.
I might not be clever. I might not have the intelligence, but psychology-wise and law-wise, I'm all over it.
streetwise.
Yeah.
So as Mr. McGregor is kind of like, sort of bombarding this poor young man with all these questions, you can see he's getting kind of almost like shrinking back. His head kind of like pulls his neck in between his shoulders, almost almost like sort of hunching down. And
Hate a
he's
salesman that doesn't know his product. Hate it.
and he clearly is nervous, and he's walking. Well, I do try my best, and he's walking around putting things on the shelves and kind of adjusting things, and then he gets the shelf by the kind of adjusting the boxes in the window, and then he grabs the front door and out the door and starts trying to lock the door.
I'll run after
Oh dear.
it.
Locking
Is
us
there
in the
anything-
shop.
Yes.
Is there anything? I tell you what, you two stay here, search the shop. Is there anything heavy on the way to the front door?
You can make a luck roll. So this will be a chase.
Oh.
This is the chase.
Okay, so but yeah, so gives a look roll then. So because he kind of takes a key from his fumbles with a key, trying to lock the door.
I'm spending 4.
Cast
Okay.
red luck on luck.
No, you can't.
Okay, so
No.
you
All
can
right.
see something. You see something you could grab as a weapon, but it's kind of a few feet away from, so you'd have to go and get it.
It's not a weapon. It's just something to throw through a window.
Oh yeah, well yeah, something heavy enough that you could do that with. Yeah,
It's just something heavy enough to throw it, so I can throw it through the
Yeah,
glass.
but
door.
nothing-
Pick up his,
yeah,
pick up his best fucking antique, the prick.
but nothing's there right at the side of you. But there's something in the shop you could grab if you wanted to.
I'll grab that. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll grab
but
that
yeah,
and
okay.
just launch it through the glass door.
Okay, so as he sees you grab this thing, and then in the panic, he just turns. It's like still fumbling with the key, and in a panic, he just turns and like starts running as fast as they can down the street. So this, as I say, this is a chase. So the person's participating. So how this works is you make a constitution check to see how fast you're running. If you make a don't do it yet. I don't do it yet. I've got there'll be a
test.
There's
warming it up.
It's all right. There's an automated thing that'll come through and ask you to make a roll. So if you make a normal, if it's a normal success, then it's normal speed. If you fail, then you're going slower than you normally would. If you get a better level of success, then you'll be running faster than you normally would. So where are we, Mr. Philip Martin? So this should send you a request.
I've not told him I'm police yet, so
this should send you a request for roll. It should do, if it's going to work properly.
Yes. Oh my word! Worse than my last year.
Okay.
It's worse than the practice run.
So that means your speed. So your normal movement speed is ranked to 8. So because you've got to fail, that knocks you down to 7. So you're moving a bit slower. So need me to make a check for Mr. Forsyth. Okay.
He's also slow.
He's also slow. Right. So we cut to the chase. All right. Got to move. So you two aren't engaged in the chase. You're staying in the shop. Yeah.
I'm a fat 43-year-old man. I'm not catching no.
Okay.
I can't run a bath, so no. I'm I'll stay in search.
Okay. So like I say, he sets off out of the door, running down Victoria Street. So he gets a bit of a start on you. So basically, the way this works is you have movement points, and you have like kind of action points. So you can use your action points to move forward, to like move to a new location, and also you can use them if you come across hazards. So say if there were like you came to a street and there was a busy street, lots of traffic, which would be an obstacle of some kind. So you could just run out into the street and hope for the best, or you could spend one of your action points to approach it more carefully. But that means less action points to like use for moving.
That's fine.
Okay, so like I said, it's a little bit clunky how this works, but but we'll see how it goes. So like I say, he's got a bit of a head start anyway, so he gets to move off. So yeah, he legs it down away from the shop, down along Victoria Street, into the busy streets. In fact, I believe we might have a chase. A chase from Cowgate. Here we go.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. So like I say, in his panic, when he sees you pick up this thing that you're gonna throw it through. And throw it through the window, he panics and just lets go of stops trying to lock the door, leaving the key in the door, and then he legs it down the street. So you have got 2 action points, Mr. Martin. What do you wish to use them for?
Which way is he going? Towards George Fourth Bridge, or
He is going. Is heading this way to Grassmarket.
Phil.
Yes.
You've got pop-ups all over the screen over your map.
Oh right, yeah, I have. Yeah, it's all right. I'll get rid of that. There we go. So yeah,
will it cost me an action point to remove my police whistle?
No, that would be a free action, I would have thought.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pull my whistle out and police.
Okay.
So we'll use that anyway, just because that might alert a member of the public or another officer of the law.
Okay, so he's already here.
Yeah. So first off, well, I want to chase after him.
Okay.
So I'm aiming for for that. While shouting at him.
So it'll cost. So basically, it's going to cost you an action point to get out of the shop, and then another action point to move from the location.
All right, so I'll use an action point to get out at shop then, and then I'll use my other action point to move towards corner of Victoria and Cowgate.
Okay.
I'll just chase him at first. I'm just not thinking. We're just in chase mode.
Yeah.
I might just draw my gun at some point and just shoot him.
I definitely should. Fucking kill him, mate. That's something.
I'll teach you for running, you young child, you young whippersnapper.
Right.
Boom, kneecaps gone.
Right, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I must move you too far there.
It's going to get a beating for making me run anyway.
There we go. Right. Okay, so next it goes in next round. So he's slightly faster than you, so he gets to move. He does move first. So let's see. So that's next round, and so he moves on, and then see on to there. Right. So yeah, so he runs to the. You see him run to the corner of Victoria and Cowgate, and then he heads up the Cowgate. Go up this way. Rabbit, come here.
Okay.
So we ignore the map. The maps to a certain extent is illustrated. You know, the kind of following these routes. So
yeah.
Let me put some of this on so you can see these connections now. Right. So what do you want to do?
So I'm going to run to. I'll run to the corner.
Okay.
And then, do I notice? Do I have any idea of which direction it would be going in?
He's, other than you can see, he's running up the Cowgate at the moment. So he runs under the George VI bridge. George IV, sorry. Yeah, under the George IV bridge. And that's, yeah, so that's where he is at the moment. He's kind of just running under George IV bridge.
I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to play it risky. So I'm going to head for the alleyways and side streets.
Okay.
Because, twofold, I want to try, A, to think he's lost me, so he can't see me, but if I can use it, and he might slow down a bit, and then try and use the alleyways and side streets to try and get in front of him.
Okay.
Listen, if you run up Chamber Street, and then you come up here on South Bridge, you can jump down onto him, like off the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, I would think that's it. I'm thinking of sort of going.
Like I say, the map is kind of just for illustration purposes, rather than you using it like looking at the map saying, I can go this way, I can go that way. For one thing, you don't know. There's the reverse is also true. You don't know. There's loads of alleyways and back streets, so you don't know exactly where he's going. At any moment, he could turn off.
Yeah, so I'm going to head for. I'm going to run down to try and sort of run parallel to the direction he's going to go down the alleyway.
Okay. So in which case, so do you say you were taking that carefully or not? You weren't taking that carefully, didn't you?
I'm not going to take a risk.
Yeah,
I'm taking a risk. So I'm just in. But I'm trying to get out of his line of sight. So if he looks back, he's not going to see me.
Okay. So so as you head down, so you break off and head down this side street. And as you round the corner, you could run into a large crowd of people where an old man has kind of taken a tumble, tripped on the side on the pavement. He's kind of taken a tumble. He's lying on the floor in a state of distress. There's kind of a large crowd gathered round him, and they are blocking your path.
Yeah, sons of bitches.
So you can, to bypass these. To continue on your way, you can either make a dodge or a fast talk roll.
I will make. Well, I'm going to have to use dodge.
Okay.
Out of them two. So this is gonna be poor.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah,
Out of the way, sons of bitches. Boom and a vault.
So yeah,
Jump over the wall, mate.
you get past it. You dodge past this crowd of people, and you can. So I will say that you Hang on, all the tokens are there. Tokens are obscured by these things. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you come up. You've gained some ground and just come down this alleyway just as you see Mr. Forsyth running down here. Comes up round some steps around under the bridge and heads down the corner towards Chambers Street. But you have gained on him.
Good. Little son of a bitch.
Have to move on. So you bypassed that one. Okay. So yeah, so you run after him as he heads up onto Chambers Street, and then as you start to catch up, gain ground with him again onto Chambers Street, he takes a sudden you lose sight of him for a minute, and then as you run down Chambers Street, you can see he's dashed off down a side alleyway, and he's kind of dodging and weaving down these side alleyways back in the general direction of the Cowgate.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah. So outside, yeah. So you go in. So outside McKinnon's. So you're outside McKinnon's pub at the moment. Yeah. So what are you doing?
Again. So
next round.
No. Again, do I have any way of trying to sort of get in front of him or head him off?
So it's a case of I mean, you can try and do that, but is going to be a luck roll whether you choose the right way that he's gone. Otherwise you can just tail him and try and catch him, because you're moving. You are technically moving faster than him. So long as you don't get delayed, you should eventually catch him.
No, I'm going to tail him for now because I don't want to risk losing him.
Okay. So yeah, so you head. So he sets off and he goes down. Like I say, he heads down, ducking and weaving down these alleyways onto the Cowgate. And as you come up, as you follow him charging off down these alleyways, you break out of the alleyways back into the Cowgate, and you see him. You can see Forsyth. He's just running across in front of Cowgate Police Station.
Oh. If I'm blowing my whistle, police whistle.
Yes.
Can I attract the attention of an officer who may intercept him or stop him? You
can indeed. So yeah, so you blow as you blow on your whistle, maybe get a shout to alert them. Two officers are just going back into the police station. They kind of turn round, see this man, and yeah, they try and give chase. So Mr. Forsyth gets to make a luck roll to see if he manages to avoid these rather elderly policemen.
No chance.
Oh, he does not. Okay, so yeah, so Forsyth kind of runs into a crowd, and he's trying to force his way through when suddenly a big meaty hand of one of the Cowgate police officers comes down on his shoulder and drags him backward. Where are you going? I said, no, I'm not doing anything, officer. I was in a rush. I'm late for a meeting, and that is when you catch up. That is when you catch up.
Good.
So,
meanwhile, first thing I want to do is punch him in the face for making him run.
So yeah, kind of like abandoned those chase mechanics and just did it off the top of my head. But anyway, right. So meanwhile, back at the shop.
So the door's not even locked, is it?
The door's not locked, and you can
Yeah.
see there's a set of keys. Yeah, you can see the set of keys is still in the lock out
I mean,
on there.
I'm going to steal the set of keys, but I'm going to
Grab
start
them
having
keys.
Aye,
Yeah,
aye,
definitely.
I'm taking the keys, and I'm going to start having a route about this gaff, like.
Okay, so you grab the keys from the front door. There's a few people kind of still stood on the street looking after the way
Close
that
sign on.
Yeah. Okay.
I flip a sign over. Good point, Dave.
Yeah. So, like I say, you can see a few people stood outside, and they're looking in the direction of where the Forsyth ran, followed by Detective Martin. So you close the door, turn the sign, turn the sign over to closed side, and look around. Like I say, you've already seen the shop. There's this this glass topped counter, and behind the counter is a door that presumably leads into the back of the shop.
Aye. So I think we probably will lock the shop actually, so that people on the outside can't get in while we're investigating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, there's a big old front window through the door.
Oh well, that's up to you. So you didn't have to. You
never got it shut in time, so you didn't have to do that. Eh?
All right. Yeah. Fair enough.
So we could get away with just shutting the door, flipping the closed sign over here, and get some peace.
It's like I said, when you went to grab that, and he saw you grab that, he just kind of panicked and just left.
It, didn't he? Yeah.
Right, so we'll lock the door, we'll flip the closed sign over, we'll shut the curtain over it even if there is a curtain, so we can get a proper sniff about this gaff. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Check the back room and everything.
Aye.
Is there an upstairs to it? Is it a shop?
There is there's an upstairs. There'll
be a house upstairs in those days. It'll be flats these days, but it would have been a house back then.
So we'll have a good route round.
Aye, so we'll have a look in the shop first together. We'll not split up. We'll have a look around here first together, and then we'll together go in at the back through that door there. Aye.
Sounds good.
Right, sniff.
Okay, so like I said, there's nothing to see in the shop itself. The shop front itself.
Is there money in the till?
Well, if you're going to start looking through the till,
I'm poor, mate. I might have a look and see if there's loads of money.
I'll turn away while he does that and pretend I've not noticed. I didn't see that.
Good man. Cheers, Dave.
I'll check the back. I'll check this door that goes into the back.
It's locked.
The rolling bacons they pay for themselves.
Chuck us those keys, Walter.
Aye. Here you go.
I'll try the keys in this door.
Okay,
I'll
so
shut the till after I've taken out a couple of notes.
So while you hear the sound of Walter rifling through the till, you hear the rustle of paper and the clatter of coin, a few coins clinking together. You go through there's about 2 or 3 keys, and you go through the keys and you eventually find the one that unlocks this door. By the time that Walter joins you,
The door's open. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, this in the back room.
Okay, so through this door, it opens almost immediately into an office. You can see off this room there's a door into a storeroom, and then to your right there's this narrow, kind of really narrow, tight staircase leading upstairs.
Let's tell you,
my room.
Let's tell you, by the way, I've got a walking stick that's like a big, thick shillelagh of a club.
So at first glance, this office, it's quite, it's really ordered, tidy. There's a desk, and a chair behind tucked in beneath behind the desk. There's a filing cabinet along one wall, and everything is neatly arranged, spotlessly clean. There's blotting, kind of one of those big squares of blotting paper on the desk and writing implements. And sitting on one corner of the desk is a replica figurine of some like Egyptian figure. You can make a history or an
Of course there is.
An archaeology, history or archaeology, or a hard education role.
I have some. Oh no, I thought I had archaeology. I don't. It's anthropology. I've got history. What's my history?
Or I'll take a hard education.
I'll do a hard education just for.
I'll do a history.
No.
No.
No. So you've no idea. It's just some weird like anthropomorphic figure.
We'll search through
Well,
the
if it's
desk.
an anthropomorphic figure, I should get an anthropology role then, eh?
You can have an anthropology would do as well, yeah.
I mean, you literally said it's anthropomorphic.
I mean,
so
that's not what anthropology means, but yeah.
I know, but the two, it's got anthro at the start.
Anthropology.
It's definitely talking about the same thing.
Anthropology would be a valid role for doing that as well.
Anthropology is the study of man, and
Yeah,
anthropomorphic is a man/animal, isn't it?
Yeah. But,
88 though. I'm not knowing nothing of these roles, I'm afraid.
I mean, after that, you're getting nothing anyway.
yeah. So while McGregor stares blankly at this figurine, what is George doing?
I'll go through the desk, the drawers, any paperwork. Just give it a glance over. I'm not going to go like mad in depth because we're essentially burgling the place now. So
okay, give us a spot hidden rule.
You didn't have to say it like that, Dave.
Until the detective gets back, we are just citizens committing
Well,
an offence.
the cat's away.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, so you rifle through the desk, and you can make a second. In fact, you can make a second one as you like going through the drawers. You check all over the top of the desk, on the blotting paper, and then start rifling through the drawers. So you can give us a second one.
Don't want to give me advantage if I say to Walter, just help me go through this desk quickly.
Hey, rifle. I'm good at rifling. I'll gain assist on that, Dave. No bother.
Advantage, Phil?
I mean, okay.
I'm holding the different letters of the different files separated to make it easier for him to look through.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Right. So is Walter assisting you? Was Walter assisting you checking the in the drawers or the top of the desk?
I'll go through the drawers, Walter, the top of the desk, like with the paperwork and whatever else is on there.
Oh, okay. Well, in that, I mean, that's two separate roles then, rather than assist.
Oh, it was one desk.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is he helping you?
I was helping you look through one bit of it, though.
Okay,
That's why you got an assist.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, was he helping you with the checking the top of the desk or the drawers?
Drawers.
Okay, fine. Right, so you find, other than some spare paper, envelopes, writing implements, and other inconsequential things, you find nothing. And then when you close in the drawer, one of the drawers, a slip of paper kind of like sort of falls from one of the drawers.
Why? What's this?
Walter, grab it.
Aye, what's this? I'll open it up.
Okay, so it's like basically it's a receipt for a year's rental of a warehouse in Hastings Close.
A year's rental of a warehouse in Hastings Close. Where's Hastings Close for here?
And so it's not too
paid up.
Not too far. It's
from.
Yeah.
I can't move the map. Is it because we're still on the chase map?
Yeah. We can go back to the main map.
It's all right. I'm just making sure. Well, I don't know where it is because I'm not from around here, so
No.
It can't be far.
Show me where it is. Well, up here.
You can make an intelligence roll, Mr. McGregor.
By Holyrood.
So yeah, you don't know exactly where it is, but you believe it's somewhere at the far end of Cowgate.
Okay.
We can always find it. We get a carriage or.
Aye. No, we're not. It's no far away from here. There's no need to even get that. It's no far away from here.
Do we check the?
2 minutes up the road.
Do we do a quick check of the house?
Well, Aye, we'll check the house first, check the gaff, and then we need to catch up with the detective first, I think, before we go wandering off to the warehouse, just in case.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You never know what's going to be waiting there for you, eh? So, aye.
I'm just curious of being caught in here without the detective.
I mean, a man kidnapped us. A man attempted to kidnap us. We're the victims here. We're not getting caught. We've been locked in somebody's gaff. He kidnapped us. Remember,
Very true.
we're just escaping from being kidnapped. Anything we do now is just part of escaping from being kidnapped. Do you know what I mean? We'll get whatever we do now is fine because we're just escaping. We're the victims.
Yeah. We'll go check the house quickly then.
They're going upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Check the silverware drawer. Check the jewelry boxes.
Okay, so you head upstairs, up this this narrow staircase that leads to the upper floor, and it's like I say, it's like you said, it's almost like a flat. It's a small apartment above the shop. It just consists of like a tiny kitchen dining with a small dining table in the middle of it. There's a tiny sitting room that overlooks the main street, and then at the back of the house there's a bedroom. So checking through the kitchen and the sitting room, there's nothing. I mean, it's pretty bare. There's barely any furniture or any belongings at all. Although again, like downstairs, it's really clean, really neat. It's kept well for what it is.
Does it look like no one's actually living in it?
Oh no! It looks like somebody's living in it.
So it is lived in. Okay.
Yeah. It's lived in. There's food in the cupboards. What food there is. A meager, obviously not a well-off person, but just kind of getting by. Like I said, there's foods in the cupboard and things. The bedroom is a little more well presented. There's a made-up double bed against the far wall, a dressing table, and a nightstand with an empty jug and basin. Sitting on the dressing table as well is a framed photograph of a woman, and flanking this photograph are a pair of crimson candles which have all but burnt down to nothing but the stubs, and solidified wax has kind of run from the stubs and hanging and dripping over the edge of the dressing table, almost like drips of blood frozen in time.
Under the whole picture
of two candles.
Whoa, talking at once. Go on, one at a time.
Sorry.
And now I'm just talking.
Go on, Alfie.
No, go ahead. I was talking shite.
So I've just tried to picture this. So there's a picture of a woman. Do we recognise the woman?
You do not. So yeah, there's a dressing table with this picture on. There's a chest. There's a set of drawers, and there's a bed.
Is the woman dressed in normal clothes or mad Egyptian?
No, she's not dressed in Egyptian clothes. I'll see if I can show you what the woman. This is the woman in front.
Now this bedroom's made up for like a couple or like a young or just like a man on his own.
Well, it's a double bed, so you take you.
Why is she giving me Bonham Carter vibes a wee bit? Helena Bonham Carter a wee bit. But like less drugs.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a quite sad-eyed woman dressed in quite fine, quite expensive looking clothes.
In the drawers, is there what kind of clothes are in there? Is it
okay? There's three drawers. The top one is filled with women's clothes, some of which matches those worn by the lady in the photograph.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of rifle the other drawers contains like a men's clothes, and as you rifling through the drawers, you hear something slide beneath the clothes, and you find, kind of pulling aside some of the clothes, you find a small diary and a silver locket.
Grab them.
Yep. Grab both.
Okay. So, meanwhile, detective.
Hell yeah.
So these two police officers from Cowgate Station have manhandled Forsyth to the side as he kind of vainly struggling against them, and one of them twists his arm up behind his back to the point that he yelps, "Where do you think you were going?" And they look over as they see you approaching.
I'll take it from here, officer. Thank you.
There's we heard the whistle, but who are you?
Detective Martin. And I'll get my warrant card. I'll get my warrant card out.
Yeah. Okay. So, he's one of yours, is he?
Yeah, little shitbag thought he could run, and I just wanted to ask him some simple questions.
Oh, do you want us to take him inside? We can find a interview room for you if you like.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Let's go down that route. Seems as he didn't want to have a chat.
I haven't done anything, officer. And one of them almost lifts him off the floor with his arm behind his back, and he lets out this squeal. Says, "You speak when you're spoken to."
Thanks for the assist, anyway, officers.
And they drag him, almost carry him inside Cowgate Station and through the back into like this tiny, filthy interview room. But if you need anything, detective, we're out front.
Much appreciated, thanks. I just sit in the chair and I lean back. I stretch my legs off and I just look at him. I don't say anything for a minute or two. I just stretching my legs off and just drum my fingers on the table.
I haven't done anything. You can't.
I just look at him and lean back again. I just get myself comfortable.
Give us an intimidate roll.
Oh, where's my character sheet? Intimidate. Where is it? Intimidate. Very low. My intimidation is very low. I'm a detective.
Just rolled off the 0 then.
Damn it. So yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to intimidate him here. I'm just trying to make him sweat a little bit. I'm not trying to threaten him. I'm just getting comfy. I can be here all day.
It's kind of sad. What do you want? I was telling you the truth. I don't know where Mr. Putnam is. What is it you want?
I just put my hand up to him there. I'll stop you there. Now, there's a couple of ways we can do this. I'm sure you know. Now we can just have a friendly conversation. I'll get you a drink. Maybe see if I can get you a bite to eat, and we just have a chat. Or we can spend a lot of time here, and I can call the two guys back in and they can have a word with you. They're not detectives. They don't really know what questions to ask, and they tend to get answers in a very linear way, shall we say. So, I mean, let's just start off with, why did you run? And before you start, don't say you were just nervous, or just don't say you don't know anything. Just answer the question.
Give us a persuade roll. I will let you make it with a success though, because he's a bit nervous being in the police station. Just look, I haven't done anything wrong. I was telling you the truth. I run the shop for Mr. Putnam. But he said to look out for people that were asking lots of questions. And you were asking lots of questions, so I was just going to tell Mr. Putnam. I was just going to do what he asked me to do. I was just going to tell him that there were people asking questions.
So when Mr. Putnam doesn't come into the shop, you run the shop, and if anyone comes in asking questions about Jumpity, you then run off and tell him these things.
Well, if I thought it was suspicious.
And what made us suspicious?
Well, you were just asking lots of questions.
Maybe we're just interested in the game.
Well,
But now you've made me suspicious. I was just coming in to ask about Jumpity and playing Jumpity. I just thought it's weird that the guy who's selling it doesn't really know anything about it. I came in with my two friends looking to buy a game. You somehow took that as strange and decided to run. Now, as an officer of the law, when somebody runs, I take that as suspicious, or maybe of guilt.
But
So
look, officer. I don't know. I don't know what Mr. Putman's up to. I know there's something maybe not quite above board going on, but I don't know. I don't know any more than that. Mr. Putman pays me well. I do what I ask. I do what he says.
There's something not above board going on that you suspect. Like what?
I don't know any details. I don't know anything more than that. You can make a psychology roll if you want.
Now, nobody says they think something suspicious going off and then go, but I don't know any more than that. You do, because you know something suspicious is going off. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's not just scared. He's withholding something.
Yeah. So I know you're withholding the truth. Now, I'm a man who doesn't like to waste my time in these places, and I have plenty of things to do. Now we're getting very close to me leaving and me getting my two friends to come back in.
Whoa! I'm telling the truth. Look,
if you say you haven't done anything one more time, that's it. It's off the table. But
it's true. I haven't done anything. Look. This warehouse, Mr. Putnam. He owns a warehouse down the far end of Cowgate. That's where I was heading.
Address?
It's on Hastings. I'm sure the officers can tell you where that is. But
and tell me about this warehouse.
It's empty. He's had the place. No, sir. He's had the place for. He's paid up the place for a good year or so, and the place is empty. But there's
And is this where Mr. Putnam's often found?
Well, you see, there's some old shelving against one of the walls. And Mr. Putnam, he found an entrance to some of the old tunnels underneath the city.
Interesting. And where do these go?
I don't know.
Don't say. Oh.
Honest. That's as much as I know. I know he's down there, but. So
you know he's down there. You don't know where he is, but you were going to run there and warn him, but you don't know where he is to warn him.
He's in there. There's a tunnel down there. I don't think it goes anywhere in particular. It's not like a maze.
How many other people have you told Mr. Putnam about that's come into the shop?
Nobody.
So we're the first.
Yeah, not many people come into the shop asking about the game, to be honest.
So how is it so? If no one comes in to ask about the game, where are people buying it from then? If it's so popular.
Well, that's just what like marketing. I'm not
So
going to
nobody's buying it.
I'm not going to tell people that nobody's buying it, am I? It's not going to sell many games from Mr. Putnam, is it? I mean, Mr. Putnam took most of the games to Oddfellows Hall to set up his club to try and drum up interest, I guess.
I was just going to say, did he set up the club and try and make it into a craze?
Yeah.
Interesting. So, why is he so push? Why is he so excited to push this game out? What's the deal with pushing this game out? If nobody's buying it and he's giving it away free.
I don't know, sir. I don't know. I'm telling you the truth. That's all I know.
What else have you got to tell me?
This is nothing. That's it.
Well, you're going to be spending a little bit of time here because guess you're not going home. It's going to be for your own safety. Just depending on what we find in there. And we'll have a look at this warehouse and we'll have a look at these tunnels. Have you ever been in the tunnels?
No.
So how do you know there's tunnels?
Because Miss Putnam told me, he said if it was an emergency, I needed him, I could find him there.
Okay. And this constitutes an emergency, the fact that we're asking about it?
Well, that's what they think. That's the kind of thing he told me to look out for.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to let you sit here a little bit and think about your actions and think about what you've done, because we could have just had this conversation in your shop and it would have been much easier.
I didn't know you were police.
Well, who did you think we were?
I don't know.
Exactly. So I'm pissed that you made me run, to be honest. I've scuffed my shoes. These are like my only pair of them are decent shoes, so I'm not happy about that. I don't like have to chase after people. So you're going to stay here a little bit while we find out what's in that warehouse and in those tunnels. And if you've got anything else to say, you can say it to a couple of friends outside, who I'll just go have a word with. And I get up to leave.
I don't know. That's it. That's all. Honest, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know anything else.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you somehow think I'm going to change my mind?
Okay, so as you leave the room, he's going, don't leave me in here.
Excellent. And I speak to the two constables, and I'm like, gentlemen, if you won't mind keeping him here, keep him entertained. He may be a suspect in a missing persons case, and potentially a murder case. So if you'd like to keep him as a guest at your pleasure,
right, you are, detective.
If you'd like a chat with him or anything, feel free.
Right, you are, detective. We'll make him feel right at home.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate that. And I'll make my way back to Putnam's.
Okay.
Wrap him in a mattress.
Why is there a carpet outside getting rolled up?
Put some soap in a sock.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Meanwhile, back at Putnam's, like say you find like a small diary and a silver locket in this drawer.
What's the locket of? Is it one of those that snap open?
Yeah.
As like a thing.
Like a portrait.
I'll try and
portrait
have
locket,
a look at that.
Okay. So yeah, you'll kind of open the clasp. Open inside. There's a photograph of the same woman that's in the photograph in this photo frame. On one half, and on the other half is a photo of the man from the photograph in
the Egypt photograph with all the Egypt people.
In Miss Duncan's.
Is that the guy that stood away from everyone?
Yeah.
With this same woman.
Yeah, so one half there's a photograph of this woman, and then the other half there's a photograph of the same man that was in the photograph in Miss Duncan's office. They look, so they're both smiling, look quite happy. It looks like they get way almost they're looking across at each other. It gives the impression they were taken. It gives you the impression the picture was taken of them together. Clearly,
I've just had a thought, Walter. Phil, can you just remind me of the poem, or what would the inscription that was in the Pharaoh's robe?
Osiris's blessing or something, eh?
Okay.
I'm wondering whether this is the guy's wife, and he's doing, because the candles thing made me think it's some sort of ritual, or he's obsessed with her. Is he trying to? Is he trying to bring her back to life, or I don't know. What's in the diary? There's got to be something in the diary.
Okay, so the diary is tightly packed script, elegant, really elegant, formal handwriting. No, it's man's handwriting.
Okay.
And kind of glancing at some of the kind of the front few pages, the entries are quite mundane, focusing on daily goings on, appointments, and really mundane, uninteresting. There's a lot of sort of entries mentioning his wife, refers to his wife. Yes, Philippa Putnam. So makes mention of his wife and how much he loves his wife, and just constantly extolling his wife's virtues. Perhaps seeing at the same time, perhaps throwing light on the fact that he feels kind of undeserving of her love and attention.
Oh, how romantic!
But yeah, this is this is a man that was clearly deeply in love with his wife.
Fantastic! What a beautiful thing to see.
So, is the diary laid out in dates at all? Is it just scribblings of everyday thoughts, like a journal, or is it proper like a diary?
Well, yeah, it's like a diary, but so it'll take some time to go through it if you want to like have a proper read of it.
At this moment, I think we'll take it with us, but I think we need to leave here and we'll wait. Should we wait in the high street?
No, we'll wait in the shop.
Wait in the shop.
Yeah, there's nobody else around. We don't have to worry. We're prisoners.
Just unlock the door and put open and say we were just waiting for the shopkeep.
Nah, we unlock the door when our friend the detective gets back and for nobody else. Fuck anybody else.
Okay. But yeah, I think we need to... Unless there's anything else we've missed.
So there doesn't appear to be anything else in this room now.
No, I think we've got what we need.
No, let's wait downstairs in the shop for Philip.
Okay. So about half an hour later, gone 10:30 when you see Philip kind of tapping on the door.
Right, I'll let him in.
Yeah.
But then I'll put the closed sign back on, curtain back closed.
Uh-huh.
Lock the door.
So did you catch him?
I did. I did catch him. I had a good chat to him. Little shithouse was lying.
Of course.
So
He surprised me.
he suspected that we were a little bit dodgy, and he'd been told by Mr. Putnam that if anyone came in, he was to run to a warehouse that Mr. Putnam's got. I tell him the location, and
he's that warehouse on.
It's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one mentioned. Yeah, it's the same one mentioned in the receipt. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's that warehouse. Just a couple of things. So he said there's a bookcase in there. Pull it out of the way. It leads to some tunnels under the city.
Okay.
To the old city under the city.
He's down there now. Nobody buys this game. Nobody buys Jumper Tea. Yeah.
What do you mean nobody buys it? It's sweeping the nation, apparently.
It's bullshit.
I'd never heard of it.
It's a marketing
before getting here.
It's a marketing ploy. Basically,
how's it all over the place?
He's been giving it away for free.
And how's it addictive? What chemicals are laced into it to make it so addictive?
This warehouse exists because that's paid for up front.
Yes.
We found the receipt for that.
We found a receipt for a warehouse, and it's paid up front for a year. That would explain, if he's digging underneath it, why he's got it for a year, eh?
He told me the warehouse is empty. There's a bookcase. You pull it out of the way. It leads to the tunnels under. He found the tunnels under the city behind this bookcase. There's nothing in the warehouse. He was told to go there and is in this tunnel and to shout him if anything like this. If anyone come inquiring about the game in a strange manner.
So the city's built on Edinburgh's built on top of a city, and there is tunnels underneath city where the old city is. But it's all closed off. Because it's too dangerous, eh? So if he's down there, doing things down there he shouldn't be. It's dangerous for a start. If he's discovered a part of the city, an underground part of the city that the council isn't aware of, then that's a big problem for everybody. He could cause a cave-in of the real city. He could cause the deaths of loads of people if he's fucking around down there.
Maybe so.
Well,
I'm just telling you what he told me.
Yeah, my theory, detective, is I'll show you the diary and the locket. This appears to be Putnam's wife. And my theory is she has something to do with this. Whether he's, and I know this sounds ridiculous, but whether he's trying to resurrect her or raise her spirit or some kind of weird.
Do you know she's dead?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know that, but I'm wondering the way he speaks of her in the diary or the short passages that I read.
Okay. Well,
and with all the strange goings on, he might have warped his mind to thinking if something has happened to her. But I'm just making speculations. Again, it's not. This is just a theory.
All right. Well, let's just go with speculations for the time being, whatever. But I just still, how does that then link to Jumpity? If I'm honest, gentlemen, I think the first thing we should do I think we should get to that warehouse.
100%. I agree.
Oh, 100%.
Off we go.
Off we go. Right away.
Okay.
Taxi.
So you're heading to the warehouse.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Right. So yeah, it's not too far to Hastings, where this warehouse is located. It's maybe only just a short walk past Cowgate Police Station. And you come down. Hastings is this kind of a like quiet sort of side street, almost an alleyway. And there's a number of old warehouses that are kind of built into the cliff sides. And yeah, you find following the information that's on the receipt, you find the warehouse that Putnam's been renting.
Is there an obvious way in?
It's kind of like a big arched wooden thing with and then a single wooden door in the middle of it.
Gentlemen, I'm not too keen to make our presence known.
I was going to say, how do you want to approach this? Do we get in as quietly as possible?
I think I try to be as stealthy as possible. I'll roll down my beanie hat and it turns out it's actually a balaclava.
Did you bring the key? I mean, do the keys from the shop fit the lock on the door?
Let's try. There was only a few keys on that set of locks.
Or is it
that set of keys? Sorry.
So there's 3 keys, and the third key you try does indeed unlock this door.
Sweet.
Well,
we're going in.
Go. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so you unlock the door, push it open. Inside, it kind of this smell of like musty odor and like of damp. And there's a little bit of light comes in, from the open door from the street. But inside, beyond that, inside it is pitch black.
Leave it open. Leave the door open.
To the point that you can see maybe about 10 feet inside, but this warehouse it goes way back because it's narrow and it's got a low sort of curved arch ceiling, but it clearly you can almost sense it. It clearly goes quite far back.
No sign of lighting in here.
No light at all.
Do we open the big door?
So the big door, the thing doesn't open. It's kind of like it's kind of almost like a wooden wall, and then the door's in this.
Right, yeah.
You know, like a big, huge arch when it's kind of a wooden wall.
Yeah.
I don't think so. We'll just need to old school it with a match or like a lighter or something, for a wee bit light.
Yeah.
We'll just do the matchstick. Just to get that wee bit light, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
I haven't got.
I've not got a lantern or something with me.
No.
I have some back at home, but I don't have one with me.
Is there anywhere nearby where we could get some lighting from?
Maybe could.
Where if it's like an industrial area.
Is there any shops or anything that we could get?
I mean, we could always just go back to a shop and he had some like chairs and stuff there. We could always break the legs of a chair and make a torch.
There's probably shops on on Victoria Street. There's lots of shops, so you can there's probably shops where you can pick up a lantern or a flashlight.
Yeah, we'll get a couple of flashlights or a lantern or something like some sort of illumination.
Okay. I mean, you're a Bobby. Have you not got a flashlight?
No, they're too big and heavy. And
he's plain clothes, so won't be lunking around like a big light.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we'll go and buy some flashlights or whatever. I mean, have we got flashlights in the 1920s, or is it still lanterns?
No, you get battery powered lights. Yeah. Battery powered lights and carbide lights as well.
We'll just get some sort of illumination.
Okay, so you'll be able to pick up a couple of flashlights and then head back. Takes about maybe about half an hour or so to wander back down the Cowgate, purchase a couple of torches and then head back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So flicking on these torches, you head inside. And all I like to say is, it is this single long, narrow stone chamber. And as Forsyth said, there is nothing here. It's completely empty.
Where's the book? Have we...
So can we see a bookcase?
So the as you head down, I mean, so this place is so long that your torches don't illuminate the whole thing. You walk down for it, and eventually you can see the far end, and kind of sitting to one, not in the centre, but kind of off to one side, there is an old kind of metal racking shelf against the wall.
Is it? I mean, has the shelf's got stuff on it, or is it literally just there to cover?
No, it's just nothing on the shelf. It's just this old metal shelf.
Is there any scratch marks on the floor?
Oh yeah, you can look in it. You can see there's you can see this like
it's been moved around.
So it's been moved.
Yeah.
So this gentleman is clearly the bookcase that our friend was talking about. Now we're gonna have to move it out of the way. If you grab one of the other ends, please.
I no bother. We'll do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to try and move it as quietly as possible.
Yeah. So between
if we all grab it.
Yeah, it's not too hard to move, but between you could easily lift it and rather than dragging it.
Mm.
Yeah. What's do we see anything behind it then?
Okay, so when you move it aside, you can see you're not sure whether somebody's just kind of knocked through the wall or if the wall's collapsed at some point. But it's not a proper doorway. Something it's kind of somebody's removed,
like a raggedy.
Yeah, like remove the brickwork. There's like 2 or 3 layers of brickwork.
Yeah.
The older brickwork underneath the one that's immediately on the surface, and it literally opens into the middle of a tunnel. And looking in one direction, the tunnel's collapsed, but to your left, it just goes off into the darkness.
That's the way we're going.
Well, I think we know our direction here, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Yep. By the way, detective, are you armed?
I am.
You're still armed. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have armed myself when we grab lights? I mean, even if it is just like a decent solid walking stick or something.
I mean, you can make a luck roll, see if there's something you could have grabbed as a weapon, I suppose.
Okay. Oh, I can do luck. Let's roll luck. Shite. 69 though.
Okay. So this is the obviously it's not lit like this. This is a modern day picture of some of the tunnels where they've installed lighting. But yeah, but this is like the tunnel that it kind of broken through the wall, and this is the into this tunnel. Behind, in the opposite direction, it's collapsed and impassable, but ahead of you, it disappears off into darkness.
Let's see where this leads, then, gentlemen. I try and keep the flashlight sort of down, so I'm not illuminating too. We can sort of see where we're going, but we're not illuminating down the corridor. Mm-hmm. It's more for us footing. I just don't want to give us position away too early.
I'll have my hand on the wall as well, just so I can feel where I'm going as well.
Okay. So it's icy cold down here, and as you run your hand down the wall, your hand comes away wet with moisture that's seeping through from the ceiling above and dripping, kind of running down the walls. And there's like I said, this cloying, musty air. But you can feel there's a faint, kind of faint draft. There's some airflow coming, blowing down this tunnel.
What, towards us or from behind us?
Towards you, yeah.
So then, there's potentially an opening then down here. If there's a breeze coming towards us, then there must be an opening.
He's clearly bought the warehouse just for the purpose that it's got access to this. If the warehouse is totally empty, he must have known about this before he bought the warehouse.
100%.
And that's why he's paid it up for a year, so no one comes around bothering him.
Aye. Or he knew it was here, and he had to excavate that bit where the wall's broken. He's done that because he knew about this. He's been sold the idea of this with the warehouse, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you move down this tunnel is complete. Aside from the light, the beams of your flashlight, this tunnel is pitch black, and it's narrow. It's narrow. It's only there's barely enough room for you to walk without your shoulders brushing against the walls, and your head every so often brushes against the ceiling.
Maybe a history roll or something. But when was the last time that somebody discovered a new, previously undiscovered part of the underground city? When was the last time this happened?
Good question. I would have to be honest and say I couldn't answer that.
Okay.
But you've not heard of any. You certainly not heard of any recent discoveries. It's not been when things like this are found. It usually gets a good big story in the local papers.
You hear about it.
Hear about it.
The point. If this happens, you hear about it.
Yeah, exactly. But no, you've not.
It's the main point of the question, and we've not heard about this recently before now.
No.
So it's not been happening.
No, there's been no recent discoveries of any of these.
You've answered it.
Of any of these old bits of the city.
It won't be here because everyone would know about it, so there'd be too much. There'd be too much interest in it.
I wonder how safe it is. I mean, I'm not going to shake the bastards, but I'm going to prod the bricks and that and see like how solid they are in there. In the water, it's not like they're not loose and falling apart, and there's dust and cracks and shit when I touch them.
So
it's pretty sturdy, right?
It's held up for centuries, but you can see there's no mortar holding these bricks up, and some of the bricks have kind of worn over time. The loose to point that if you wanted, you could probably pull some loose. And there are parts of it that have fallen in and collapsed. I mean, the tunnel behind you is evidence of that, which is completely collapsed. But as you go down here, you can see there is stone blocks have like fallen out of the ceiling, and there's holes in the walls. Well,
we need to push on. The longer we're in this tunnel, we're in the risk of the whole thing coming down.
Yeah, keep moving.
I mean,
if this thing comes down on us, no one's ever going to come looking for us. We're gone from history forever. No family ever finds out about us. That's it.
I mean, there's no signs that it's it's going to suddenly collapse. But at the same time, this it's.
At the same time, you wouldn't go poking the bricks too hard, just in case.
It's old.
Yeah.
let's keep moving and just remember why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's ghosts in these tunnels, mind you.
Yeah, well, let's keep moving.
Old ghosts.
So as McGregor is telling you this and starts, kind of maybe reiterating stories he's heard and tales from the graveyard, you fall in this tunnel and you become aware that it's gradually started to slope downwards. And it continues like this for maybe about 100 feet or so. And then you step out almost immediately, unexpectedly, step out into a small room with dressed stone walls. You can see there, again, there's a tunnel, there's two tunnels leading off it. One has collapsed and is completely blocked. And then there's another one off to your right that appears open, so you can't see any blockage. But on the left-hand wall in here, kind of hammered into the wall, you spot a chain and manacles bolted to the wall, and these look new.
New?
Interesting.
Mm.
Is there any
Interesting.
lights?
Hang on.
Right.
See these keys I've got. I want to see if any of these keys I've got fit in these manacles.
No. You got one key unlocks the door at the back of the shop. One key unlocks the actual shop, and one key unlocks the warehouse.
What's the warehouse? Right. Okay.
In
the tunnel that's not collapsed, is there any light or sound coming from down there? If I just stick my head in, is it just
give us a listen roll.
All of us?
No, just
right.
Just Mr. Peyton, who sticks his head in this tunnel.
Okay. No. It's only 12 luck. But do we want to do it for
only
a listen?
12. Session 4, Dave. Only 12. Do it.
No.
Go on.
No, I don't think you can.
I've done it.
Oh.
Okay. So
Nothing.
So you do hear something. At first, you don't hear anything. Kind of maybe hear the sound of dripping water, and then something catches your ear when you're just about to withdraw on this tunnel. And so you listen again, maybe hush the others, and you can hear faint scrabbling, scratching noise coming from somewhere down this tunnel. So, Mr. Peyton, you kind of lean into this side tunnel, and straining your ears, you can hear this scratching, scraping noise, scrabbling.
I'll relay that to my colleagues that I can hear something. It could be a rat.
Okay, when you speak and say this, suddenly this year, almost like something skittering away. So you hear a sudden burst of movement, like scratching. And you can make an idea roll, Mr. Peyton.
Yeah, it's probably a rat.
I will just do that down here, don't worry.
Is it education or intelligence?
Intelligence.
Or it's
Intelligence is idea.
Okay.
Oh my word. Okay, I maybe wouldn't have done that, but anyway. So this.
You're not me.
Like I say, you hear it's suddenly like this burst of movement, and this was much bigger than a rat.
All right, it wasn't a rat, gentlemen. It was
maybe a big dog or something.
A cat?
Aye, it'll just be a cat or a stray dog or something. Don't worry, man. You're spooking yourself, and you're going to spook me as well.
Okay.
Dark enough down here without you spooking me. Come on.
Okay. Logic says
you're
it's
right.
Yes. You're right. It's a dog. It's a cat. It's something.
Yeah. You're fine. You don't need to hold my hand. Stop it.
Let's go. Lead the way, detective.
Right. Lead the way, brave detective.
Who's got the other torch, by the way?
I've got a torch.
You've got a torch. Who's got the other one? You said because you got two, didn't you?
Oh, right,
I've got another one.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah,
and
I've got
where?
another Still keeping it low. Also,
I'll be in the middle.
Okay. Okay. So this tunnel is even narrower than the other ones. You literally put kind of rubbing your shoulders are literally rubbing against the side of the walls of this passageway, and parts of it over the wall have tumbled down, and dirt and debris is like sort of spilled out, causing you to have to climb and scramble over debris and rocks and bricks every so often.
fine. That's what I expected to look like down here.
And detective, you can give me a joint listen and spot hidden roll. So one roll, and you can compare it to both rolls, both stats, both skills. Even.
I'll tell you what then. We'll just do this.
Just roll from one and then compare it.
I'll just roll a D100.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. What did you say? Listen?
Listen and spot hidden.
Listen is 55 and spot hidden is 65.
Oh dear. Okay.
No.
Right. So you approach it. So this tunnel is, like I said, this tunnel's quite narrow, and the detectives at the front. And you come to another section where you have to scramble over one of the kind of piles of rock where the tunnel has partially kind of collapsed. And just on the other side, there's another side tunnel that's partially collapsed. There's maybe almost like a little bit of an alcove, but you can see there's rubble, kind of where it's spilled out into this from this side passageway into the one that you're on. And you fail to see this figure crouched in the shadows behind this wall. But then you all hear this hiss and this growl that instantly puts you in mind of zoo, a tiger or lion. No, probably more like a tiger in the zoo. This growl and this snarl, and this figure bursts out this kind of lunges out this side tunnel and attacks the detective.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And Mr. McGregor, you're kind of torched like the detective. Is kind of torched, it's like the light knocks up, shining across the ceiling. But Mr. McGregor, your torchlight hits this figure. You see the figure of a woman in tattered clothes, but upon her shoulders is a feral cat-like head. And her arms, like her forearms, are covered in fur, thick fur, and end in huge, razor-sharp claws.
Catwoman.
And this is kind of what... Let's see...
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so she...
Roll for sanity.
Yes, you need to all roll for sanity.
Thought it might be.
And this thing attacks a detective. Where's my roll? Oh, there we go. Oh! Yeah, so it lashes out. It slashes out with its claws at the detective, striking him. And you take... and luckily its claws aren't too terrible, so you take... Oh, it's got a damage. It's very strong, though. You take 5 points of damage as it just slashes at you with these claws. If you fail the sanity, if you pass the sanity roll, you lose nothing. If you failed it, you lose 1d8.
Oh, nothing. I'm all right then.
Oh, wow.
Oh dear, that's it. That's a. Oh no, that's 5.
Gosh.
That's possible.
That's 5.
Bout
That's the
of
magic number.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm down to 8. 8 health.
Mr. McGregor, you failed your sanity as well.
Yes, I did. Oh shit. 1d8. Oh shit. So I did.
Come on, you mentalists.
Oh, look, not too much. Okay, so so you both lose some sanity. The detective's okay. Mr. Payton, can you give me an idea roll?
My sanity, my daily says 4, but it should actually say 3 because it's a new day.
Yeah. So you should reset it. Oh, you failed your ID roll. That's good. So you managed. So you rationalise this. This must be clearly. This isn't a woman. This must be some escaped animal from a zoo. That's clearly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So you do not suffer a bout of madness, but you do both have an involuntary reaction. So I was just the shock and surprise. You both kind of back up, just not believing what you see in this huge cat, black cat. So to suddenly pounce on the detective.
This isn't normal. That's just an escaped animal. It's an escaped animal from the zoo. That's all it is.
And the sounds of its growling and it hissing just echoes. Just fills this corridor, echoing back up and down this tunnel. And now we are in a combat situation.
He's wearing clothes though. It's some occult weird thing.
Someone's trying to make it.
I'm gonna kill it.
You know what people are like.
I don't care what it is. We're gonna kill it.
Okay, so there's only enough for one person at a time down this tunnel. You can't get more than one abreast. What is everybody's dexterity?
40.
Oh dear.
55.
Okay, it goes first. It's got 70. Okay, so detective, give me a strength check. As this kind of thing barrels into you, see if it knocks you to the ground or not. Okay, so it kind of pushes, so it barrels into you and slams you into the wall. You almost drop the torch, and this thing, almost kind of like a dog that's come up, kind of got its paws, its clawed paws into your shoulders, and this, you can see this, you can smell the stink of its breath. Its face, like this face, it's the face of this big cat, inches from yours, threatening to just tear into the soft flesh of your face.
Can I reach for my service revolver?
You can, but it is going to attack you first. That was just to see if you knocked you over from the initial attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's got its paws on you, and then it tries to, it lunges it kind of leans in, trying to bite you. Right, so
don't bite too hard.
Oh, luckily, you managed to put, can get your arm underneath
it. And the hand under its chin and push it away.
Yeah.
Keep it away from.
But who's next? Who's got next highest dex?
Oliver, I think 55. Did you say?
55. Aye.
Come on, you old bastard! Hit it with a brick.
I'm gonna have to try and do something. I've not got any kind of weapon. Andy, is there a stone?
So you could pick. Yeah. There's bricks around. Yeah. Let me just give me a moment.
It's actually a traditional Scottish weapon, a big stain. Big stain. I'm gonna hit it with a big stain. Attempt to anyway.
I got this thing. I've got a tip off token for that. So let me just put this in the thing, and I can use the dex order thing. I'll show it up. Okay.
Shit's head in.
Right. Oh, stupid. Yeah, turn that off. Bollocks. There we go. Okay, so so it's Mr. McGregor next.
I am going to pick up that traditional Scottish weapon, the big stain, and hit it. Is that a fighting brawl?
It will be a fighting brawl, yes. So it will give you. So that will give you your whatever your basic damage is +1 for the rock. If you hit, of course.
Come on. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Scud it with a big stain.
Yeah.
So that's what,
Smash it with a roll.
1d3 plus 1.
Yep.
Plus damage bonus, which I think I might have. Because I'm size 85, strength 40.
You
No, I don't think I do
have.
a
You have.
damage
Yeah,
bonus.
you've got a damage bonus 1d4. It's on your
I
character
do?
sheet. Yeah, it's
So
underneath
it's
your
this
look.
plus 1, isn't it?
Yeah, 1d3 plus 1 plus 1d4. Okay, 7
So
points of
8.
damage. Smash it for 7 points of damage. Okay, and it gives it gives out this pained
Bad kitty.
pained yelp, kind of screech, but almost like part animal, but part human. Almost sounds human. You hear this female,
Fucking
kind
mad
of
kitty.
vaguely female squeal.
See if this cat's name's Olivia or Marjorie. I won't be surprised, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mr. Payton, you cannot get past to do anything.
Just shout
Brilliant.
encouragement.
Yeah. Get up, detective. Draw your weapon.
And detective, it's you next.
Yeah, so
Come on,
can
detective.
I reach for my service revolver?
You can. You can.
I want to just. I don't want to aim or anything, but it's point blank range.
It would be point blank, which would give you advantage, but because it's on top of you, kind of like in a fight, with it, which give you disadvantage, so it's going to be a normal roll.
All right, just let's have a look.
So you kind of like
Combat.
get struggling to try and get it on it.
Yeah. Range weapon roll. is it?
Yep. Well, you can just click on the gun in your initiative in your combat tab.
Yeah, that's what I've done. Proceed.
Come on, detective.
Single shot.
That looks
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh, that's a hard
Yes,
success.
success.
Hard
How about
success.
Very good.
Hard success does no extra damage. If you could spend 8 luck to make it a extreme success, which would be a critical hit, which would be an impaling injury.
Right. Well, I'm going to spend
Definitely
8
do that.
luck.
So if you
Definitely do that, Andy, yes.
Okay.
Yes, mate.
Spending.
If you
Increase success.
yeah.
8 luck extreme.
Oh yeah. Okay. So click on the roll damage button.
Oh yeah. Getting carried away. Oh. Oh,
Takes
okay,
18.
18 points
80,
of
but okay, so you bring and maybe manage to like again. Where did you tell us? You tell us. So this
I'm
this
just-
kills it.
Just pull it up, and I'm just aiming for like somewhere in middle at chest.
Okay.
Aiming up, but sort of just pushing it into middle at chest, aiming for somewhere like sternum or bottom at rib cage. So just pull trigger.
Right, you pull the trigger and there's like a spray of blood. It lets out this squeal. This time it sounds more like definitely like a woman's scream, and the force of the blast knocks it back, and it kind of falls. It falls to the floor, dead.
Yes.
And you can see like, and then in the full view of the torchlight now, you can see like from the shoulders down. It looks like a woman.
What?
I'll pick up the detective up. I'll come and pick him up.
What?
Oh, nice shooting, detective.
What is that?
What the fuck is that? It nearly had your head off. That's what it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. Look at it. It's a woman's body and it's a giant cat's head. It's
Just check for a pulse. Make sure it's dead.
Aye, no, that's deed. That bullet made a hole at the back here. That size, you've killed whatever that was, detective. I don't worry about that. But what the fuck is it?
George?
This goes against everything scientific. This can't be. There has to be a logical explanation.
This is no creature of God nor science.
What the fuck is going off
George,
down here?
this is no of this.
What
No of
is
this place. This is no
Is
one of God's creatures.
Is it
Or
a
one
man?
of
This thing has
sciences.
the body of a person.
No.
I'll see if it's a mask. I'll find out if it's a mask and I'll go and grab it and I'll start trying to tear the head off the shoulders to see if it's a mask.
It's got to be a mask or something. This you just don't get. This doesn't exist.
Unless our friend is committing some atrocities
ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Against nature.
But no,
It makes no sense. I agree. I 100% agree. But I know what I've just seen, and I know what I'm looking at is not a normal thing.
I'm agreeing with you there, George. I just can't comprehend.
No,
This is ungodly devil work. This is
beyond normal.
What this thing is.
But I have a feeling that might not be the end of what's to come. We need to find Mr. Putnam and put an end to this.
Well, there's only one way we can go, gentlemen, and that's further down the tunnel.
I'm just trying to see if I've got any first aid skill. I have actually got a wee bit first aid skill. Would you like me to see if I can immediately patch up your wound? Maybe make that, like, stem the bleeding or something, make sure it's not going to get any worse
if
we're carrying on. I can have a wee attempt. I'm not an expert, but I've got a wee bit training in first aid. I'll have a wee look at it, see if I can clean it up at least.
Yeah, no.
I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing it.
It's too dark.
It's too dark. It's too dark. Exactly. Yeah. I've not got something clean enough to wipe it with. I'll need to just leave it.
Yeah.
We'll have a look.
Quick question, Phil.
Yeah.
My George was stabbed the previous day, but obviously arrested at the bookshop and things like that. Do I get any HP back for that, or am I still at?
Yeah, you get a hit point back.
A whole 1 hit point.
A whole one.
Well,
A whole one, mate.
It's very sprightly.
Okay. Sorry, Oliver.
No, you're alright.
Let's. I suggest we go as carefully as possible, but yeah, we need to find this
Pick
monster.
yourself up a big stain, George.
Yes, I'll grab a brick.
I'm going to start
something.
calling you Dodd from now on, because that's the Scottish for George. Because now that I know you a bit better, and we've almost survived that a near-death experience together, I'll start calling you Dodd. Aye.
Well, let's move onwards, gentlemen.
Yep.
Aye. Is there anything? Could I do anything better than a big stone? Like, is there anything around this tunnel that's better than a brick for a weapon? There's no, is there?
No.
Well, that brick did a pretty good job on.
It did. I softened it up for you, but I'll still stay behind the man with the gun if you don't mind. I'll keep a light. I'll do the thing, but you're still going to be out in front with that gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
That music's not ominous at all, Phil. Not at all. Eh?
Okay. I mean, we've just got to be aware, because he's going to avert whoever's down here is going to avert that gunshot.
Aye. Just have to make sure your next shot's as good as your last one.
Yeah. Well, let's keep moving.
Sure you can do that again. Let's keep moving.
Okay, 1 second. Right. So moving on, you eventually come to a point where there are several side tunnels leading off. Every single one of them in a state of collapse to some degree or another. But it's not clear which is the correct route to take.
Is there no?
Are we still can
we check
for like
footprints?
Downhill?
Sorry?
No footprints, no marks, drag marks.
You can give us a spot hidden or a track.
I'll join in looking, I guess.
So whoever's at the front, you make the.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
So there are like drag marks and booted boot of prints that track back and forth in several directions, and it's impossible to tell which, if any, is a right tunnel to take, and so you choose a passageway and head off down one of the tunnels, and you feel like you've been wandering in these dark, damp tunnels for what seems like hours. And then you catch like it's kind of drift, like some of movement of air that draws you in direction or down one tunnel and then you come out. You see like a faint flickering light ahead, and you come out into a vaulted chamber.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
So this huge cavernous space, roughly 50 feet square, 2 lit torches flicker on opposite walls, illuminating 4 stone slabs on which 3 people lay. Hieroglyphs and other symbols of unknown origin are daubed crudely in red paint upon the walls. And you can see, as you shine the torch about, you see, like I said, these 4 slabs towards the opposite side of the room. On one, you recognise Marjorie Duncan. On a second, Olivia Reed. And then a third, a man that you've never seen before. And they're all dressed in these in the robes of these Egyptian slave costumes. And laid at the head, behind their head, you can just make out these behind the head of each one. You can make out this large curved blade. And somewhere in the darkness at the far end, just beyond the range of your torches, where another tunnel runs off, that's partially collapsed, you hear. You think you can hear like a faint muttering sound. And who has the lowest luck?
It's your fucking favourite, Phil.
Oh,
I have got 55.
I'm 36.
I'm having to just refresh because the screen froze for me for some strange reason. I can't see I can't see my character thing.
Oh, I'll drag some tokens on the screen so you can see them. 1 second. Here you go, George.
No, I can't. The window on the side. I can't see that.
No. All right, you can click on your token. Double click on your token, it'll open your character sheet.
Yeah. 27. Brilliant.
Thank God for that.
Could have been worse, mate. That could have been worse.
Okay. Right. So George, you hear, like I say, you can all hear this kind of faint.
We don't see the rolls, by the way, because the thing's not up.
That's fine. I'll sort that in a minute.
So we didn't see it.
All right, there wasn't a roll.
Oh, right, I thought.
No, there wasn't a roll. I'll sort that out in a second.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so you can all hear this kind of vaguely suggestive of a voice, and then George, you can hear this voice in your head, and you can make a power check, power roll.
Yeah. I know that's a success.
Okay. So you start to block this voice out, but then it seemed to increase an intensity to you, like clamp your hands over your ears, and still you can hear this voice, this commanding voice that tells you to relax, that everything is fine. Everything is, there's no need to panic. Everything is as it should be. And you just stand, your arms drop limply to your side, and you stand there, staring blankly into the room. One second. I'll show the things up. Should be able to see the things again in a moment. Hopefully that'll work. There we go.
Yeah.
Rightio. So the rest of you, so Mr. McGregor and Mr. Detective, you can make a spot hidden roll to see if you notice this change in Mr. Payton.
What hidden? Where are you? Down here.
Okay, so you both, you both notice, you both seem like George like clamp his hands to his ears, and then suddenly and then he just goes limp and just stands there, just like almost like trance-like.
George, what's the matter with
you? George.
Grab him, tug his sleeve.
Give him like a slap, but not.
Come on, Dodd.
What's wrong with him?
And George kind of pulls, not like aggressively, it kind of just walks forward, pulling his arm away from you, and he starts walking forward towards the fourth empty slab.
Oh, no, Dodd. I'll grab him forcefully and pull him back now. What are you doing, laddie? Stop.
Okay.
Don't make me use the big stain.
Don't make me knock him out with a truncheon.
Aye.
And who has the lowest luck amongst you two?
Who's got the lowest luck?
Yeah,
Mate.
I've got 55.
Me.
Okay, give us a power roll.
Shit. Nice.
Okay, so detective, you hear this voice, this calm, friendly but powerful, commanding voice in your head. You kind of like you kind of shake your head, kind of shut it out, and again, and it fades, and you come to your senses.
I just shake my head like that. I just like, did you hear that?
No.
And George walks forward and faces his back towards this stone plinth, and then lays back, sits up on it, and lays back on it.
What's he fucking doing? Dodd, what are you doing, man?
I have no idea.
Stop it! What's he doing? I'll shove him off it.
And then you hear this chanting coming from the shadows at the far side of the room. It raises in intensity and volume in a language that you do not understand.
I'll drop down behind the stone plinth and hide. The one that George is on.
Can I shine the torch to it and see anything?
You can give it a spot hidden roll. I'll let you do it with an advantage dice, with a bonus dice because the torch. And as this chanting starts, the Miss Reed kind of sits up.
Oh, I'm spending one luck on that.
She sits up and takes this huge curved blade and places it to a stomach, and she starts to draw the blade across her stomach.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to run across and I'm going to try and stop her and grab the blade off her.
Okay. So as Mr. McGregor runs across towards where Olivia Reed is, detectives, you spot your torch. You kind of can't pan the beam of the torch around, can't see anything, and then you see a figure in the shadows, kind of almost obscured, kind of half hiding behind a half partially collapsed wall, and in the robes of an Egyptian pharaoh, you see the man from the photograph in Marjorie Duncan's office.
Shit.
Oh shit! I point my gun at him and come like, out of there, out of the light, out of the void, out of the void.
So you see this man, rather plain, unassuming man.
Very plain, unassuming looking man.
Timid, almost timid looking. It's really small, diminutive stature, with receding grey and black hair and this thin moustache.
I just shout, Thomas Putnam, come out of there now, please.
And he continues to chant. You can see the words. This chanting is coming from his lips.
Trying to get this knife off of her so I can stick it in him.
Okay, so you're trying to get this knife, and as you reach Olivia and start to grab this knife, Miss Duncan, Marjorie Duncan, sits up, takes a knife from behind her head, and places it to her stomach, and starts to draw it across her stomach.
I want to shoot him in the leg.
You're gonna shoot. So if you want to shoot him in the leg, it's kind of obscured. So that will be.
All right, I'm just going to shoot him.
Okay.
I'm not going to shoot him. Fuck it.
Oh shit! I don't know if I should save Marjorie because she's the one who were originally sent to save. Actually,
well, if you're going to go for Marjorie now, then that will be a penalty dice on your strength check to try and stop.
Nah. I'm going to because I went for Olivia first.
Okay, give us a strength check.
I'll give you a fucking.
And George, give me a power check. You need a.
Fuck off. I headbutt her. I'm pushing it by headbutting her. I headbutt this actress bitch.
Oh.
Do I spend Miller? No, that's like, what's that, 13?
I made that on the push. Yes.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, so you struggle with Olivia. She's trying to draw. She starts to slice across slice the skin, and blood like starts to spill across her chest from as this wound starts to open up. But you manage to grab her arm and like pull the blade from her hand and fling it across the room. Oh, Mr. Martin.
No. My intention is not to fling it off
okay.
across the room at all, Phil.
Okay.
It's to take it off.
Okay, so you take it. Yeah, you grab.
Try and stick it in this creepy guy. Yeah.
Okay, so you grab the knife. Okay.
Yes.
So George, you make a power. So you feel this overwhelming urge to take the blade that lies by your head, but you manage to fight it off. Meanwhile, this other man that you don't know, you've never seen before, he picks up a blade and also begins to draw it across his stomach.
Can I still not move, though, I take it?
You cannot move, no. You cannot move. Oh, Mr. Martin. So you fail. So you hesitate as you go to shoot. You hesitate. And there is a kind of a stifled scream comes from this man as he draws this blade deep and cuts deep into his stomach, and blood and entrail just like spill out of this opening, out across his legs, spilling out across the stone slab and across the floor, and still he sits there, opening up this huge wound from one hip to the other, and then pull, and his hand, as the blade drops to the floor, he reached down with his hands and pulling up this gash, opening up to fully expose his innards.
Nice.
He's just disemboweled himself. That's
yes.
nasty. That's the nastiest thing I've seen in a while.
And Mr. Martin, you can make a sanity roll at this.
Oh.
Since you can see this, you can lay this right in front of your eyes.
Oh my word.
Okay, so you lose 1d3 points of sanity.
Quite a sight to be seen right in front of your eyes, somebody doing that to themselves,
Yeah,
like.
and then he kind of like, he collapses. So Marjorie Duncan starts to cut herself as well. What are you doing, Mr. McGregor?
Right, well, I've got the knife off of Livia. I think I'm now going to, with the knife in my hand, I'm going to try and tackle. Do you think I should go for Putnam? Do you think I should
Go for Putnam. For Putnam.
I am just going to... You're right. So I was going to go and try and tackle Marjorie, but then I hesitate and I turn round and I'm going to go for Putnam and I'm just going to go for him with a knife in my hand.
Okay. What's your dex?
150 something. 55.
55. Okay, so you kind of you grab the knife and run at him, and as he sees it, kind of turns his attention to you, pauses, and you hear this voice in your head, and you need to make a power roll.
Oh.
Ha.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so yeah, but you managed to, despite this voice, this command, like commanding you to stop, you managed to push forward, and so you can attack if you wish.
Yes.
And you can have advantage on the roll because he's kind of just stood there.
Okay, and it's just fighting brawl again, isn't it?
No, it will be a knife. Well, yeah, it's fighting brawl because it's a knife. Yeah.
Okay, and then
so the knife does what?
Knife, right?
Yeah, so knife does one.
I forgot to roll my bonus dice. Hang on.
And it's a large knife. So let me just check what a large knife is.
So that's So I can spend 3 luck though, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you spend 36 luck, it makes an extreme success.
No.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
What, 36?
I am doing it. Right in his...
Holy shit.
Okay. 39.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh.
All the way. I'll do the critical. How
many luck? What have you got left? About 4 luck?
I don't know, but I've got enough to do it, so I'm doing it.
Okay, right. So you swing with this curved blade, aiming maybe where you. Well, you tell us. Where are you aiming with this blade?
I'm aiming for his jugular.
Okay. So you swing with all your might. You kind of got this image of in your head of like kind of decapitating, but you hit him. The concave side of the blade hits him in the neck and digs deep. But it, unlike in the film, it kind of like wedge it. It kind of sticks there as a blade cutter drives halfway into his neck. And you can feel it as it hits the bone, but blood just instantly kind of like pours from this massive gash in his neck, and he topples and falls to the ground, clutching at this, kind of vainly clutching, trying to stem this like flow, this massive flow of blood.
So what he doesn't know about me is I spent some time in Glasgow. I have studied the blade.
And as the last of his life pours out of his neck, George, you come to your senses. You're yourself again, and so does Olivia and Marjorie.
What the? And I'm going to look around at all the blood and viscera on the floor, and
Marjorie goes, Olivia, and she runs over and getting like sort of hugs. So are you all right? Are you all right? And Miss McGregor, you hear like this gurgling, choking voices. Philippa, and then he falls dead.
Is it? Is it done? Is it over?
It's over, Dodd. It's over.
We need to get out of here. We need to go.
Whoa! Before we leave,
Wait a minute. We need to talk about a plan.
we need to check him. What? Did you hear something inside your head?
I did. It told me to relax and everything was fine, and then I wasn't myself.
You were under a spell, man. You were under a spell like they were.
Check his body.
I'll go and see if I'll see the ladies as well, make sure they're okay.
Get Marjorie and Olivia, please. Thank you, because that's our quest. That's what we did doing this for. And I'll look over this man's body because I've just slain him. I don't feel so bad about looking over his body.
Okay, so what's Detective Martin doing?
I want to check his body.
Okay, so you and McGregor are taking over the Mr. Putnam.
Well, in fact, no. I'll leave it to it. I'm going to check Marjorie and Olivia.
Okay, so they're clearly in a state of shock, but otherwise unhappy. Apart from obviously, Marjorie has got a slight cut on her stomach, but nothing too serious. Obviously, whoever the other man was, he's dead. He's long, beyond help.
I mean, I've not even seen this yet. I'm about to be sick because I turn around and I'm like, how's the other guy doing?
So you check. So Mr. McGregor, you check over Putnam, and there's nothing on him. He's got nothing. And then you can all, there's kind of a sweet smell in the room. It smells like incense. And as you finish checking over the body of Putnam, Mr. McGregor, you turn around and see for the first time, get to properly see the state that this dead man is in. Is kind of like, on the floor, his guts all spilled out, and you see in the doorway, in the shadows of the doorway, you can see a figure.
Oh shit!
Figure, and for a moment, you could have sworn it's like this tall, handsome, strikingly imposing figure in a black suit,
like in my vision,
like in your vision. And then you're almost sure you see a smile across his lips, and then there's nobody there. A trick of the lights, the flickering torches. And that's when the first rock starts to fall from the ceiling. And the whole chamber just suddenly starts to collapse.
I think we need to leave, gentlemen.
Absolutely, let's go.
And ladies, and get it away. Get it away.
Okay, so you will need to make a dex roll to get out of here. If you were helping somebody, you will do that with a penalty dice.
I've spent all my luck. This is where I die.
I will be helping. Yeah.
You're helping somebody. Okay. So who are you?
I'll help one of the ladies, helping? Marjorie or Olivia or Marjorie, one or the other.
Who? Which?
Olivia.
Okay, you help Olivia. Mr. Martin, you just getting out yourself, I presume, by the look of that.
Well, I ain't helping nobody.
Okay. Okay, George. Okay, so you both fail. Mr. McGregor, what are you doing? Are you helping anybody? Or are you just getting out?
I'm helping Marjorie. Okay. Nobody else is helping her.
Okay, so that's with a penalty dice.
What is it? Dex.
Yep, Dex. And huge, so there's like dirt and rocks start coming, like falling out of the ceiling. Oh dear, but he's failed.
Run, and I throw her forward.
And kind of maybe pushing her forward, and your rocks, huge piece of masonry and bricks, rocks and dirt just come showering down you, battering you all, and you almost don't make it. They almost don't make it before the entrance collapses, but there's still rocks coming down, hitting you and showering, and you all take 2d6 plus 2 points of damage as a large section of the ceiling collapses above you.
Oh, well, I'm fucked because that was 12.
I'm not. I'm gone.
What's my hit points? What
Laugh,
what's my
you only
hit
gave me
points?
1 HP back.
I've got 3 left. I've got 3 left.
Oh, you need to make a constitution check.
I've got to make a con check.
Yeah. There's a button in the thing. So if you pass it, Mr. Gregor passes it. Oh, Mr. Martin doesn't. Mr. Payton doesn't.
No.
Fuck's sake.
Okay.
Dead.
Walter dragging us out.
And who was taking the women? So can you roll 2d6 plus 2 damage for the ladies you were escorting?
I was with Olivia.
I had Marjorie.
Okay, so how much damage is that for Olivia?
8.
Marjorie
8.
takes 8.
Okay. And Marjorie takes 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. Mr. McGregor, you stagger out down this tunnel, choking on the dust as the rumble of the collapse of this tunnel and this chamber collapsing behind you quietens down. Just this faint sound of dust, kind of little bits of debris still falling down. Olivia and Marjorie kind of staggering along outside you, barely able to walk, blood pouring down the faces from the wounds that they've taken. And Mr. Payton and Mr. Martin, you can give me one last luck roll.
Come on, boys, you've got this. I believe in you.
No.
I don't believe in you. Oh, boys.
Nope.
Okay. So looking back, you see for a moment, you see the light, the light from Detective Martin's torch, and see his arm, and there's a chance. Is still okay? There's a chance you could save him, so you turn
reach back to get him.
to try and grab him, reach out to his arm, and then the rest of the tunnel just like.
Bastard.
Damn. So I made it out with the 2 ladies, and these 2 are dead.
So, Mr. McGregor, you, along with Olivia and Margie, you managed to follow this tunnel, which has shifted somewhat as a result of this cave-in, reshaping the passageways, creating a new path that eventually deposits you out through a broken wall onto the cobbled streets of the grass market. And as you regain your composure amidst the gasps and stares of startled onlookers, you realise that these people are blissfully unaware of what has happened, what has befallen you. And that whatever Mr. Putman was intending to do has been brought to a close. So, in the days that follow, Miss Duncan and Miss Reed are beyond grateful to you and your missing friends. Professor Webb and Major Nettleworth also can't commend you enough for what you've done as the story, whatever story you choose to tell, spreads amongst the people that you know and the people of Edinburgh.
I'm telling nobody nothing. What are you on about?
Whatever you tell them. even if it's very little. You know, the fact that you've rescued. Are you not accepting that you've rescued?
I'll tell the truth to the families of the 2 men that died.
Mm-hmm. So I'll tell the professor the truth, but I'm not going to go down the pub and tell all my mates that I've been rescuing people. No, I'm no Billy Big Balls like that. Okay.
I want as little people to know about these weird occurrences as possible, because rumours will get out, and Edinburgh's already a spooky city, and I don't want to be part of no famous Edinburgh spooky rumours. No. I'll be keeping as quiet about this one as I can.
Okay, so maybe your name isn't brought into it, and you kind of slip into the obscurity that you've enjoyed. Miss Reed and Miss Duncan, on the other hand, they tell their story in full. What happened to them? How they claim they were kidnapped, or if they, in their words, teleported, magically transported to these chambers by Putnam. And they tell the truth of it all, for which they perhaps receive some ridicule. Certainly, McSween of the Cowgate Police is less than enthusiastic about their stories, about their statements, dismissing their reports as superstitious mumbo jumbo, before returning his focus to more pressing matters of the real world. One of which involves the excavation of the tunnels to retrieve the bodies that are buried there. So the Edinburgh Evening News is quick to publish a tragic but sensationalist story relating to how a quiet and mild-mannered shopkeeper took his own life in the vaults beneath the Cowgate after being unable to come to terms with the unsolved murder of his wife. The story elicits some idle interest and chatter amongst Edinburgh's residents, but is quickly, like Putnam, forgotten. And so, we come to the end of the Pharaoh sacrifice.
Bravo.
So, you do indeed get some, for the ones that survived, you do indeed get some rewards. If you had saved Marjorie, you get 1d4 points of sanity back for saving Marjorie Duncan.
Ooh. I'll just do this just now.
Yep, just do this.
2 sanity back.
You get an extra point for saving Olivia Reed.
Okay.
You escaping the tunnels. You get 1d3 plus 1 points of sanity back.
That's 2.
Okay, and that's it. Yeah, there was other rewards, but you didn't meet those requirements. And that, but yeah.
Sorry, boys, but
that is
can I ask a question, Phil?
You can.
The other guy in the tomb, in the tunnel, was that Billy McAllister?
No,
McAllister, or was that just someone else?
That was someone else. So,
well, okay.
I can answer some questions if you want later, but before
it was just that one.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I can tell you about, but we'll do that off stream. But before we do that, I think one of the things that you didn't look at, which perhaps Mr. McGregor does later, is read Putnam's diary.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, read it in detail now.
So like I said, there's many mundane entries like praising his wife and the various daily goings on. These are the 3 pertinent entries, or rather pages, from the diary. Do you want to read them, Mr. McGregor?
Can do.
Okay, so this is the first 2 pages of first 2 of 6 pages.
Okay. 1922, Friday, 6th of June. I cannot bear to see my beloved so upset. If only God in heaven could make more of a man. Sunday, 30th of July. I'd hoped attendance at the society might lift my mood. Instead, I stood feeling nothing but shame and ridicule. Only Nettleworth was good enough to speak to me. Tuesday, 8th of August. A very interesting parcel indeed. No indication of sender, perhaps the Major. I've borrowed several books from the library and hope to be able to translate the writings on the scrolls soon. Friday, 8th of September. It cannot possibly be true, even though it seems like an answer to my prayers. I shall follow the instructions and conduct an experiment. If nothing else, it shall be a distraction. My stitching may not be up to snuff, but we shall see. Monday, the 2nd of October. 2 days later, and I still cannot quite believe it. They hung on my every word, as though I was the Pharaoh himself. The incident with Reed, however, was, I must admit, a little embarrassing. Perhaps I should pen her a letter explaining.
Okay, next.
Thursday, 11th of January, 1923. I must bring her back. The answer lies in the scrolls, I'm convinced of it. Friday, 19th of January. The gift of Osiris is the answer. 4 willing souls, each possessing an attribute of my beloved. Each must perform the sequence. Each must sacrifice themselves in order that she can live again. Monday, 29th of January. It resembles the device mentioned in the scrolls almost precisely. The fools believe it to be a game, not suspecting its true purpose. It is as if the voice told me the truth is only revealed to those great enough to understand it. Wednesday, the 7th of February. What have I done? Wednesday, the 14th of February. St. Valentine's Day. According to the evening news, the case is now closed. I know I should act, but I cannot bring myself to, even though God knows it would be merciful. Somewhere within, however, I am sure poor Millie Baker still exists. I shall keep her in the tunnel and ensure she's fed and watered. As he said, she may yet prove useful. Thursday, the 15th of February. I realised my mistake, a mistranslation. The sacrificial souls must not only be willing, but must perform the ritual alone.
Final entries.
1923, Sunday the 18th of February. It worked. McAndrew, such a kind and simple sort. I'd barely finished uttering the words of the incantation before he obediently took the copy of the game inside the warehouse and carried out the exact sequence required. When I paid him a visit in the vault, it was as promised. He lives, but will remain asleep until I command him awake. Sunday, 25th of February. A genius masterstroke. The eager fools at the club are now under the device's spell, and those 3 will be perfect for my needs. Sunday, 11th of March. It is working. After having sent them each a fragment of the sequence, they are now practicing it against each other, believing it to be a game. I've told them to keep practicing and to study the moves, telling them that it is the Pharaoh's sacrifice, a sequence known only to true masters. They will stumble into it willingly and alone. Tuesday, 20th of March. Dear Lord, what am I thinking? Am I losing my mind? You are already strong, Thomas, greater than you realise. Do not falter. Suffocate your doubts. They are not but weakness. Philippa waits beyond the veil. She yearns for you, but her patience grows thin, Thomas. Wednesday, 21st of March. I go to the vault. I shall wait until it's time.
The final entry. That is the end.
My theory was right.
It was. You were spot on, mate.
We never thought that the
deep life theory.
The cat mutation in the tunnel was
Millie.
That's Millie.
Who was experimented on, but it went wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ah, that was cool.
So when he said, actually, we can talk about this. We'll talk about it.
We can talk about it. I mean,
talk about this off air, aye.
I can talk about it on stream or stream. It's up to you.
Well, I was just going to ask when he said,
Dave, didn't see you there.
Hello.
Did you not even know Dave was there, Phil? He's been there for a while. Like, he came in to watch us die.
Well, you were doing dex rolls, and my dex is 35, so I thought I'd keep my gob shut.